live in a land paid for by blood, a country that was built up from sticks and mud. Our ancestors crossed 1,000 miles over the ocean, leaving behind a past that was negative emotion. When they first sighted land, they all jumped overboard and swam. They couldn't believe they were living in freedom. The government they once had didn't need them. It was tough during the first days, figuring this strange land. Many grouped together and started a plan. They knew they needed something to keep them in line. This is when they wrote the Constitution, man, it was divine. A bunch of men agreeing never lost their mind. They gave us all our freedom, one amendment at a time. And when they finished writing, 39 men had the sign. We have freedom, you can't take away. The Constitution guarantees that, so take your false authority and go the fuck away. The next 200 years came with a price. A bunch of men and women gave the ultimate sacrifice. They did it for the people alive today. You don't hear very many taking 3 times to say thank you, whoever you are, who gave your life, and for their families left on earth alone for their life. Thank you for your gift, the life that you gave. It lets us live as free men. Oh, glory we will wave. Now we are here in 2025, a year led by selfishness. There's no surprise, the government is taking over. It's a friggin' mess. Our kids are being taken by people who must be diseased. Who the hell gave them that power? These actions need to cease. So listen up, you voted officials, we are here to say you need to pay attention to issues, because we aren't going away. We come bearing the Constitution, we'll recite it if we may. We the people is how it begins. The words that follow, you can fill them in, because they aren't true as they were meant to be. You're taking our freedoms one at a time. No one's paying attention except for us reciting these lines. You don't get to take away the rights we were given. Taking away our children should get you in prison. I'm not messing around, it's no laughing matter. Give our children freedom, or feel your teeth shatter. We are the ones who make the decisions. You lost track of your job, we're here to petition. This is your final chance. America doesn't need to fight a civil war. We just need you politicians to hit the door. So do the right thing and leave this city of Washington, or turn things around, give us something to fall again. Give us back our children, not one at a time. We all want them back home on 49. In the woods where the pine trees sway lies a truth they've tried to hide away. Broken homes built on cash and lies, children's tears with no goodbyes. City halls wrapped in walls so proud, whispers buried beneath the cloud. Promised stars that just never shone, kids forgotten and left alone. The Punisher's here to make it right. Pity's voice will break the night. Expose the webs they try to weave. Maine's children need a reason to believe. In the corners where the shadows meet, little souls afraid afraid to speak. Guardians with hearts so cold sell the young for stacks of gold. Dark secrets under moonlit skies, no more hushed or quiet cries. Stand up tall and shine the light, justice calls and we'll unite. The Punisher's here to make it right. Vinny's voice will break the night. Expose the webs they try to weave. Maine's children need a reason to believe. Punisher's here to make it right. Vinny's voice will break the night. Expose the webs they try to weave. Maine's children need a reason to believe.
Hello, Vincent. Yes, there's Vinny.
There we are.
There we are. I'm fixing this. What the hell is going on? These cats, I tell you.
Why am I so small? What's up with that?
Hey, Vinny, you're tiny little Vinny over there.
Yeah.
I'll make you a bigger Vinny.
There we go.
What's happening, Vinny? Welcome to Maine, buddy. Maine matters. Yeah. Maine doesn't matter to the people that work in Maine, though. Only to the citizen. This is getting to be ridiculous, huh?
Yeah.
I was just reading started reading that article about what you said about the ombudsman saying that it's the parents' fault for causing all this stuff.
Pretty wild, huh?
Yeah. I mean, this is out of control. These people forget who they work for and who we are. They're out of control.
I was watching a documentary last night before I went to sleep, and I learned that back to what we were talking about before on one of the other shows, is that they did by us signing our birth certificate did take our rights from us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and there's a proven video. This person's like really far out there. He's been studying for years about it, and he has found that the birth certificate is where it lies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, these people say these people are crazy, but they're not. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into this research, and then they're not just doing this. They're not just saying this stuff. Just look at this, a new News 13 thing out about the ombudsman. They're not just saying these articles. In these articles, what's going on? I mean, they're getting information from somewhere in these. They're not just coming up with stuff out of the top of their head, you know.
Yep.
Let's take a look at this new. Let's take a look at the new report here. How about that?
David, great. Yeah, he's one too, Tammy. Yeah.
Here we go.
The Child Welfare Ombudsman says of the 80 cases they looked at this year, 44 had substantial issues negatively impacting the safety and best interests of the children or the rights of the parents.
Among the cases highlighted by the Ombudsman, a child hospitalized for severe malnutrition 44 days after the initial caseworker report. Another child left in a home for 6 more weeks to suffer abuse from a registered sex offender. And an infant who ingested fentanyl and cocaine and died 2.5 months after being placed in a relative's home with the unsafe mother still caring for the baby.
Kids are still in danger. The children
there he is.
Yeah, Mr. Diamond.
Put in safe situations, and the department still struggles with that.
Former state senator and child welfare advocate Bill Diamond says many of the findings in the Ombudsman report are the same issues as in the previous 4 reports.
The more serious issues are still there. The
I can barely hear what he's saying, Darren.
For that department is to keep kids safe.
Yeah, make it in
first and foremost. And that's what the Ombudsman says they're not doing.
We are looking at our own practice and ways to improve it on an ongoing basis.
This is another bitch that don't do her job.
The Office of Child and Family Services.
She need to be taken back out of
with
office after
findings in
being
the
just put
Ombudsman's
in.
report that they're short-staffed and caseworkers are under enormous
She
pressure.
was a caseworker, a supervisor. She's been in the State Department
homes,
for more
and
years than we can count on both
are
fingers.
badly needed. They've hired 8 so far. But despite
needs
some
to
of the
go.
cases cited in the report,
And they need to bring in someone that's neutral.
caseworkers
That wasn't a
children who are
caseworker.
at risk.
I have confidence in the response of my staff to the reports of suspected child abuse and neglect that we receive. So any children that are brought to our attention, I have confidence that our staff are providing quality services to ensure the safety of those children.
Bobby Joe
New at
Johnson.
6, other pressures on child welfare staff, from a shortage of attorneys to a lack of behavioral and mental health services for children. Brad Rogers, CBS 13 News.
So now they're blaming everybody but themselves.
Yep.
Lack of this, lack of this, lack of that, lack of all of this shit. So here's the thing. Why are they still removing children from homes if they don't even have the services available to give to the parents and the families to get back together? And why is it that taking the kids out of the home is becoming the standard when that's not supposed to be the standard at all? They're supposed to be keeping the kids in the homes through these investigations.
Right. Well,
I got to adjust.
Lady P, to comment on that, I want to read an article that I found since Darren pulled that one up. But I found one that I posted a couple days ago. And I tell you what, this article shed some real major light on what is really going on behind the scenes that they're not telling the public. Yeah, they're putting it out on the news, but they're not giving full definition of what is going on. And this was posted from Falmouth Today. Maine leads America in murdered children under state control. And this was put out November 24th, 2024. They said Maine leads American and murdered children under state control on a per capita basis, 32 in 2023 and 28 year to date. Many of them enter the state system from actions at the West Bath Courthouse, November 23rd, 2024, by Associated Editor. And then it has the whole full complaint of what was going on.
Really? I got to check that out.
I'll send it to you right now, Darren.
I mean, this is just crazy. Absolute craziness. Because how are they going to sit here and point out that the problem is of the families and the kids and all of this stuff, and that yet they're dying in the possession of the CPS? It's their problem. It's not ours as parents.
Right. And if you scroll down underneath where I just sent it to you, if you scroll down underneath where it says by Associated Editor, the documents are enclosed underneath.
Oh, they let them have them?
Oh yeah, they're on there. Yep. There's two documents there.
I'm just getting so pissed off and sick and tired of them sitting there and pointing their freaking fingers at everybody. And in all reality, it's them. They are the one causing the issues. They are the one causing the problems. If these kids would have been left alone in their homes, they probably would be fine and alive today. That's the basic facts. You know, there wouldn't be a tent city in Portland that they're all complaining about. There wouldn't be a homelessness on the rise because these people that they steal their kids from are just broken and lost. You know, they should be compensated. Every one of us that have had our kids taken by the state should be compensated tremendously for the mental anguish and stress that they have put us under.
Right. Well, I mean,
it
goes.
They kidnapped their fucking kids, man.
And they do a lot more than that. I mean, I've been watching quite a few things lately, and I'm discovering a lot is actually going on that people aren't really putting true notice to.
How many kids in the state of Maine are missing right now from foster care to adoption, Vinny?
Hold on, I can tell you.
Wait till you hear this number, people. And then I want you to look up, if you're not listening or watching us from Maine, I want you to look up your state. How many kids are missing from foster care to adoption?
Oh, here's one right here. The Maine Children Alliance posted one. I got it opening up right now to look at it because it's PDF.
If you guys can, if you can look up your states while we're doing this, put it in the comments. How many kids in your state are missing from adoption or from foster care to adoption?
Right here. Child welfare, 4,263 children.
Or what?
Teen mental health is at 2,654. And children in poverty, 34,000 children.
How many kids are missing?
Hold on, I'm getting to it. Oh, right here. Here's the percentage. Wow. 9.3% to 24.8%. So, I would say, judging by they have all kinds of different numbers here. They have the birth too, but it's not giving me the exact data, which is weird. Oh, maybe right here. Babies born exposed. Nope.
So under federal law, state social service agencies must submit a report to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, a nonprofit organization established by Congress in 1984. When a child under their care goes missing, they also are required to notify law enforcement, who report missing children to the National Crime Information Center. But an audit published earlier this year by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services found that across 46 states, agencies failed to report an estimated 34,800 cases of missing foster kids. Cases include children who ran away multiple times. The average age, according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, is 15. 34,800 missing kids from foster care to adoption.
That's a lot.
Divide that by 50. Divide that number by 50, Benny.
Yeah.
Or 46. That says through the 46. Alexa, 34,800 divided by 46. 756 kids per state are missing from foster care to adoption.
That's quite a bit.
Quite a bit. That's 2 kids a day go missing. 2 kids a day go missing from foster care to adoption. Can you believe that? No one's talking about that. No one's bringing that stuff up.
These parents that are living in these states, when they adopt, they then take the kid out of state and they don't even tell anyone where they went.
Well, that's one thing. But we're talking about kids that are missing, that they were in the system and they're just gone. With no whereabouts, they don't have it, and there's no exit statistic for them, man.
That's because the department's hiding it. They delete it.
It says 40% of the foster kids who were reported missing went missing multiple times, on average 4 times.
You know, because if they report them missing, they're not exactly watching the money that comes back into that office. So when they report them missing and they can't find them, then they can get their side hustle on and make profit off of that. Because only they know where they are. See where I'm going with that?
It says more than 20% of those kids were likely trafficked.
Right. By that.
In Georgia, get this, Vinny. In Georgia, 1,800 kids are missing.
Yeah, that's holy shit. I think ours is a little bit higher. I think Maine was a lot higher.
Missouri, 978 children this year went missing from their state's foster care system.
So maybe I asked it wrong. Maine.
Well, how do you know? But how do you know? Listen, those people, a lot of these people don't care, dude. A lot of these people are just doing this for a paycheck, right? So when they lose their kids, these kids go missing, they don't tell anybody. They keep getting their paychecks. They don't say a word about it. The family of that kid, you know what? It's easy for these people because they're all money grabbers anyway. They're not going to say a word. That kid's just missing. They're getting a paycheck. They don't care. The family of the kid that's been taken, they're never going to know, so they're not going to announce anything. It's the perfect story.
I just found it. In 2023, NCMEC assistant law enforcement and 28,886 missing children cases in Maine, including 22,442 cases involving children who had run away from a social service facility.
There you go. Look at that number. You tell me that Maine's doing the right thing with our kids.
They're not.
These are children that are making the decision of themselves to try to get out of the situation that they're in and go home and find their parents or whatever. That's what those are.
And back in 2022, we had 19 cases of missing children. So yeah, it's gone skyrocketing.
So you tell me, the state of Maine, are they doing the right thing?
No, hell no.
The lawmakers, are they making the right decisions for the kids?
Nope, they definitely are not, and neither is Diamond. He can say what he wants, but he worked for the government.
Yeah, he's just
as bad
I've
as they are.
emailed that guy. I've emailed him multiple times. He's never once said a damn thing.
Yep, I emailed him too, and he never once responded. Not once. He's a piece of shit liar. He ain't no advocate for children. He's an advocate to help traffic them children, maybe.
Yeah, he is. Absolutely. Absolutely. I want everybody here, everybody that's watching, I'm going to put Bill Diamond's email up. I want you guys to email him.
Not just me in other states too. That's correct, Robert. That is very correct.
Let's get Bill
I'm glad
Diamond's
you're seeing what we kind of been telling you, Herbert. I'm glad that you took the initiative to actually do all that. And we all owe that to Carrie. Carrie put Herbert on a mission.
Okay, William Diamond at legislator.maine.gov. See, I don't know if he still gets his email.
We're talking about Bill Diamond.
Diamond Holly D.
He says he's an advocate here in Maine, but he used to work for the legislative committee and the ombudsman. He was on the committee for them. So this guy ignores everything. He has for years. And people have put complaints in about complaint, and they finally fired him, and now he's trying to stay as an advocate for children. He's not an advocate for children. I'm sorry.
He certainly wasn't for mine. I know that.
He's part of the whole Mills administration.
Yep. Let me see here. All right. So Diamond Holly D at AOL.com. The other ones are bill.diamond at maine.gov, but he's not a senator anymore, so I don't know if he still gets those.
Yep. Jamie, I think
know,
you're right. I think with those two cases, it would be a RICO case, probably. I mean, I know some really good advocates that were caseworkers that turned advocate, and they're fighting the system, and they end up getting in trouble or arrested for it. So it's them people. This one, he just skeets right by everyone, like blah blah blah. I'm an old legislative, you know.
Mr. Obsidian, is that the national numbers, or is that a Maine number that you just put up here?
I think that's the national number.
42 US. Wow, that's cool. Thank you for that. There you go, Herbert. See that right there? 42 U.S. Code 673B. Adoption and legal guardianship incentive payments. Also known as bonuses.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Obsidian.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. That's good information right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're right, Lady P. That's him. He's just sitting there. He's just buffing it up. Because why did he just give the caseworkers just 3 years ago and families of children supposedly taken because of substance abuse? Why did he give all them bonuses? Incentive payments. Why did Bill Diamond do that?
Ooh, 42 USC 65 658A.
Mm-hmm. Look these up. People, don't just take his word for it. Take my word for it. Take Vinny's word for it. Look this stuff up for yourselves. Get the knowledge yourselves so that you know what you're talking about when you're talking with people, and that you know that your stats that you're given are correct. Always very important that you guys look stuff up.
Yep. And always check your statutes in each state to see what they follow with the Constitution, which you can put them into a program and ask them to literally tell you how it's read for each one, and it will match it up to what you need it to. I've learned that. So just the basic knowledge, if you're going to mess with your statute and look at them, make sure that they're coinciding with the U.S. Constitution, because that's where you got them. You got them not only for the U.S. Constitution, but you got them for your state's constitution rights too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we have to be looking at.
To workers or to the agency, Herbert? Look it up, man. And let's get that clear anyway. Obviously, the caseworkers get some sort of kickback from it because they know that they're getting a bonus for doing this. It's not like this is secret. So one way or the other, these caseworkers are incentivized.
Yep.
You're not gonna call up and they're gonna say, yes, we give bonuses for taking children. That's never gonna happen.
Well, no. But hold on. Let's see if I can find this again. Just to kind of clarify, with, you know, what these people are actually making. I have so many things in my phone. It's Unreal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mr. Obsidian, I'd like to talk to you after the show, if that's all right. Can you get in contact with you? Can you send us an email at cpsvhuntingjustice@gmail, and maybe we could do a Google Meet or something? That would be great, because we've been digging for these numbers for a long time, and we only get the statistics that we're shown. So if you've got other research, man, then please let us have it so we can inform everybody what's really going on here.
Yeah, getting close.
Hmm. Do you want to come on right now? Do you want to come on the show, Mr. Obsidian? We'd love to have you on. If you would rather just come on right now, we got a half hour left. Plenty of time.
Absolutely. Where the hell did that go? This is why I should put so many different folders in my phone. Okay, so this goes by the top 5 CPS social worker jobs in Maine and what they're paying. Okay, and it's listed by cities. And the annual salary for Portland is $88,101 with the hourly wage of $42.36 an hour. Waterville, $80,259 with $38.59 for hourly. Auburn, $77,558 annually. Salary is $37.29. Saco, $77,064, $37.05. Biddeford, $77,026, $37.02. Augusta, $74,888, $36 an hour. Lewiston, $74,424 annually, and $35,778. Bangor, $73,406 at an hourly wage of $35.29. South Portland, $73,060 at an hourly wage of $35.13. Stanford at $72,601 with a $34.90 hourly wage.
So it's fair to say that they're making a pretty good living.
Oh yeah,
these caseworkers are doing okay.
Yep. I mean, the caseworker on my case right now is making $95,000.
Yeah, you can check that out in the Maine checkbook too.
Yep.
Every state has a checkbook that you can. Penalty laws to stop the court proceedings from being reported on. Senator Nancy Schaefer came out about all of this. Yeah, Nancy Schaefer, man. But you know what? We talk about that often. What politician is trying to muckle up and take on her
mantle?
Yeah, who's going to step up? It's only been 15 years. You know, no politician has even come close to taking her torch, and that's a damn shame that she literally died for this cause. And no one's stepping up to help this woman.
As it says right here, okay, and I'm going to read it for you all to understand something. Funded with our hard-earned dollars, Child Protective Services, CPS, has taken absolute power with no regards to the Constitution of the United States of America.
Yep.
They do not care about your constitutional rights, which is a blatant violation of law.
Let's see here.
Which is why if you serve them under color of law and you serve them a cease and desist with no indirect or direct contact, they cannot come near you. And if they do, it already violates that cease and desist, which means you can go in front of a judge and say, I served them with a cease and desist. They came and tried to talk to me. They violated this, and you have them on recording the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You got them.
Mr. Obsidian, there's the link right there if you want to come in and join us. That'd be cool if you could come in here and throw down some stat numbers with us and some codes and statutes and laws and everything that you know and you have research of. Would really appreciate that. All right, he's cooking,
making the foods.
Yep. All right. And money is pretty much, yeah, right. That's the truth. You're right. It doesn't. They only, in those checkbooks and everything, yes, they are accurate. They're numbers that the state plugs in and puts them in there. So they're only going to tell us what they want us to know for sure. Obviously, that's the truth there.
Yeah, they're going to hide everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But that percentage in Maine is supposed to go up. Did you see that?
What was that?
They're going to be making a hell of a lot more in Maine, anyways.
Yes, let's give those caseworkers a raise, please.
Hold on, because I saw it the other day, and I said something under it because I find it to be utter bullshit. So let me go on their page and I'll read it to you, what it said. Down here. There's Budman's one. Nope, not that one. Yeah, just like there's a lawsuit going on against Poland Spring right now. Right here. Maine lawmakers are getting a 61% bump to their paychecks. The government annual salary will also increase from 70,000 to 125,000. They're giving them a fucking pay raise. No joke. You guys want to look it up in Maine? It's on WGME CBS 13 News Portland. It was posted a day ago.
A day ago.
But they've been on the news a lot lately because report finds ongoing and significant struggles in Maine child welfare system, which are negatively impacting children's safety. That was put out not long ago. Let's see. What else did they post? Bangor man reportedly missing.
All right, let me get back to that Bill Diamond email. Sorry about that. Got squirrel. diamondhollyd@aol.com. And then we have bill.diamond@maine.gov. So we use both of these emails. And it's also got a phone number here. So let me get these down here. Diamond Hollyd.
Okay, here's another one. A heads up for workers in Maine. The start of a new year means your paychecks will go down slightly to help pay for Maine's new paid family medical leave program. Yeah, okay. That's a joke. You know where that money's going to be going. But I like this one right here. This is my favorite one out of all their news posts so far. A nonprofit led by the one of President-elect Trump's advisor told two Maine counties they may face criminal liability if they maintain so-called sanctuary policies and do not cooperate with the immigrant authorities.
Mm-hmm.
Because Maine's built on the immigration.
Yep.
That's why we have all this violence and stuff going on in our state, and these drugs that were never here before. They allowed this to happen in our state.
Mm-hmm. Of course they did. This is all planned. This doesn't just accidentally take place. I mean, this is all planned. Let's get a phone number too here. Diamond.
Oh, I'm sure I have one too. I've been paying into them for friggin' eons. And I shouldn't be, because it was done under West Bath District Court. So now that they got stuff going, an investigation going on them, I think I'm going to submit a report on that one.
Hell yeah, everybody should. This is our call to action, Vinny.
Yep. Because they did shit without even notifying me. Like when they took custody of my son, my oldest, they never once did I get a call for a court hearing. Never once did I get any paperwork back. Nada.
Hmm. 892 8941 892 8941.
Yeah, I saw that.
8941.
Aaron's putting up the information for you guys.
8941. All right. Let's see what else we got up here on Bill Diamond. Political communication, public administration, law, administrative law, strategic. Here's this. This is the rundown of Bill Diamond's. He's with community outreach, public policy, policy analysis, government grant writing, legislative relations, economic development, politics, policy, program development, nonprofits, political campaigns, leadership, research, local government, public speaking, staff development, organizational development, strategic planning, fundraising, grassroots, and organizing, community development, program management, coalitions, leadership development, volunteer management, event planning, analysis, state government, political communication, public administration, public political science, legislative affairs, nonprofit administration, environmental policy, that federal government, land use, administrative law, strategic communications, media. Where you go, man. Law, strategic communications, media relations, international relations. Where in any of that stuff that I just read does it say anything about the family or the children?
Doesn't. Not at all. Not once.
Mm-mm.
You should, Brenda, and serve him under color of law when you do it. With what the reason is for him violating a false arrest. Specifically put that in there. That way it's on that file when you send it to him. But get it notarized.
Yep. Wow.
And you can get it notarized at any bank. Every bank has a notary of the public. And if you have an account with them,
you can even get them online.
Yeah, you can even get it certified online.
Yep. Too many people finding out, bro. Too many people finding out can't sweep it under the rug anymore. Yep, you're right, but they're still going to try. They're still going to try to hide this stuff from us. Because they know the outrage that will come from all of this if this gets spread too much. Damage control only goes so far before you got to start throwing things out of the boat because your sink is shipping. Your ship is sinking.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Vinny. That sink is shipping.
Oh, yeah. It's shipping all right.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm going to put this up on the screen right now, the Bill Diamond.
Which one, Lady P? You got both of us here, so, I mean, you have both of us.
Oh, Angry Citizen is, okay. Angry Citizen also has his child today, so that's the reason he's not with us.
That explains it.
Yeah. And he's told us that since we started that, some Saturdays he'll have his kid, his boy, and all of that. So, shout out to the Angry Citizen, though. Miss you, pal.
Yeah, enjoy your time with your son, buddy. Oh, okay.
Look up Kaiser per moment today.
What am I looking for? I don't see anything. I already have Obsidian. I put a message into Mr. Trump's office and to his wife and to RFK. And I did a couple to Steve Miller, who's going against CPS right now too, as well. So I've been reaching out to many people and getting them information of what is going on. But I think there's supposed to be a group of us that are supposed to meet and discuss a video going to Mr. President himself. So.
Mm-hmm. That's a due process violation.
Yeah, because if you put them on notice of what is actually going on, and they don't follow through or listen to it, that's a blatant violation of due process. Especially when you reach out to your senators or your legislative committee or the ombudsman's office or the oversight committee. When you reach out to all these people and they really don't respond to you, that in itself is due process clause right there. They're not answering to we the people. They will only answer to their buddy or the state.
Yeah, Lady P, Angry Citizen is the one that's on this show with us on Saturdays. I know you're talking about the angry Canadian person last night that picked that fight.
Yeah, I stayed out of that.
Which was uncalled for. Yep, that was very uncalled for last night.
Yeah, it definitely was. And to make themselves look like they are the best parent, the best this, the best that. No one's perfect in life. I don't care who you are.
I mean,
we all make mistakes. We all have flaws. We were created that way.
All men shall be created equal.
Yep.
Yep. Well, thank you for all this information today, Mr. Obsidian. All right, let me put the Bill Diamond address up here. I mean the phone number and the address here. Let's see. Let's see, we got Diamond Holly D.
That's okay, though. I mean, you get to see Obsidian, what is really going on. So, I mean, the fact that they're taking children and trafficking them and making a profit off that, the fact that there's so many missing kids in the U.S., but they're trying to cover that up and say that these kids are coming from overseas. They're not just coming from overseas. They have found shipping containers on docks with kids in them. And this is no joke. This is out to the media. They don't want people knowing what they're doing. They're using shipment containers, or they're using like Coca-Cola trucks and all these trucks to take these kids out of these states. And you think that, it's product being moved. No, it's not. It's our children. You don't realize how well-funded CPS really is. They're making billions and trillions of dollars off us and the government. Yeah,
So here's the number for. Here's the email address and the phone number for Bill Diamond. You guys should send him an email and tell him how disgusted you are with the state of Maine and what they're doing to the children. But there it is. There's a Bill Diamond. I'll put up another one. I don't know if it's good or not, but it's Bill Diamond at Maine.gov. It's an easy one. Just Bill Diamond at Maine.gov. I just don't know because he's not a senator anymore if he gets his emails from there. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all.
I can send you it. Hold on. There's the number. And I'll get you the email in a second.
Yeah, Nikki, I don't have anything from you either, Lady P. I have the thing with the video from last night that we played, the one with the caseworker getting choked.
There you go. I just sent you his email too. Maybe they're watching your shit. They were mine. I know they were. I fixed that fucking problem. Right. It can be voided for non-full disclosures. Right. And the fact that they're hiding so much information right now, even in my own case, we had court the other day, and 2 days prior, a discovery piece disappeared, and the whole file was gone, deleted, didn't exist. And then just before court that morning, it showed all the discovery showed back up. Well, the discovery on the home visit and the home study of my sister to have my child placed with my sister disappeared. All 15 pages gone.
Did they ever recover those, Eddie?
Nope. They still haven't found
them. Interesting, huh?
Yeah, very. And then they want my sister to consent to giving out her bank information and everything else. Nope, because
it's not buying a car.
Right. They went into her banking statements. I seen it. I seen glimpse of it on a report. And to be able to go into her bank accounts and know her information, I'm pretty sure that's a federal crime, because you're not supposed to be accessing private accounts.
No,
like they did with mine. They've been accessing my account for years. I didn't give you permission.
Yep. If you look at my credit report, you'll see multiple hits, and it just says CPS right on it.
Yep, mine does too. Yep, I looked at it this morning, and it said it again. So they did another to see if I had put any money into my account. Yes, I did, motherfuckers, to transfer out of my account. I don't keep money in my account that long. And that's the reason why. Hence why I have other cards that are off the books. Oh, you're good. Ooh, chicken sandwiches. That sounds really good. I want one. Can you make me one? I'm kidding. I could go up and probably make a turkey one if I wanted to. Turkey salad at that. But yeah, there is so much going on in Maine. You guys really need to like open your eyes, not only to Maine, but to each state, and do your own investigation. And you'll see the pattern. The pattern kind of follows itself. And they're mostly attacking right now. They're attacking the poverty people to the middle class, and now they're starting to really attack the ones that are got a little bit more money. So you're seeing a section go up. You got to be paying attention to that. Oh no, I'm not. I've been watching it like back and forth. Make me a chicken sandwich. Well, I can't have the missus do it. She's sick. She couldn't even go to work today. That's how sick she is. She went to the hospital instead. Which if I was her, I wouldn't have even gone to the hospital. I just would have found whatever I could to suppress everything the right way and do some natural herbs. That's what I do when I'm sick. I put the natural tea to me. And ginseng. Because ginseng root is actually really good for you. It cleanses your system.
Huh. All right. Well. Yeah.
That's the one, Obsidian. That's the one I'm talking about. Yep. It's disgusting as shit. I seen it the other day, and I could not believe what I was watching. I could not. These bastards are sick in their twisted fucking minds to do that to little babies and whatnot. They really have a gall, and these people really need to be stopped and put away for life. Without parole.
More than that. Yeah, no parole, no nothing. Yep, I agree, man. I agree 1,000%.
But did you also see that they also found something else too? They found some kind of other thing that was full of the same thing. What's up? Spread the knowledge. What's up, Jonathan?
Jonathan.
Yeah,
Oh, Vinny.
yeah.
You got your show tonight, right, Vinny?
I do. 7:30 tonight. We have the Vinny show. I'm probably going to be reviewing quite a few things with you guys tonight. Kind of a little bit more into depth on what happened at court on Thursday. What I noticed and what I seen. Just to give you guys heads up, that's what I'm going to be going over. So it might show you guys some light of what to watch for.
Yeah. Yes, we talk to Fowler often. Okay, did you send it to the email, Jonathan?
CPSV Hunting Justice at gmail.com. Not the one up on the screen. That's Diamond. That's the main. I want to be an advocate, and I'm not a actual child's advocate.
Yeah, it's the lifetime politician.
Yeah. He's in and out of politicians up here all the time. They'll get rid of him, then they'll bring him back. They'll get rid of him, then they'll bring him back.
Yeah, every 2 years, man.
And that's how they've been doing it.
Jonathan, I didn't get any email. I don't know where you sent the email to.
Look at Senator Collins. She was a senator a long time ago. She's back in office again.
I don't think she ever left, Vinny.
Yeah, I don't think she did either. The same with King. King's back in office again.
Yep.
They're putting the same old riffraff back in office.
Mm-hmm.
They're not replacing it with new faces. It's the older generation, way older, the ones that have been around for the corruption all through it. And they bring these people back into office. Hence why we go further and further and further into corruption. Senile old bastards. They should be in a nursing home. No, we can't see it in the chat. You have to email us at cpsvhuntingjustice@gmail. I'm sure Darren can put it up for you. You don't want me to type because it's not going to come out correctly. This thing has a mind of its own when it's typing. National class action lawsuit is being behind this doc. Please share to all who can use it.
Mm-hmm. As soon as we get that email, I'll put that out here.
Yeah, put the email out there for him.
All right.
Because we're kind of working on things this way too. So I think Darren's right. I think we need to get some of the Mainers together and attack Maine together. And do a filing up here and the federal court.
The way life should be, man.
Yeah, exactly, Tammy. Lies, circle, lies, circles, lies, circles. Yep, it goes in a big circle. And the legislative and the governor are a part of it. They're even in on it. I mean, I got proof that a friend of mine has proof that Governor Mills up here lives around 28 pedophiles.
Vinny, did you get Lady P's texts?
Hold on. I don't see anything. No, I sent her Diamond's number, or she wanted our numbers.
So you have her emailing Bill Diamond. I mean, texting Bill Diamond.
Hold on, Nikki. And then I'll send your. I'll send your number to Darren. That way he gets it. I didn't realize that you wanted our number. Sorry, I had a moment there.
A Vinny moment.
Yep. Okay, there's mine, Nikki. I just sent you mine. And then I'll send Darren yours when you send me a text.
Well, I'll put the show one up here. Hold on.
Yeah, hey, you must have a number that you can put up there.
The number for the show.
Don't laugh too hard, Nikki. Don't laugh too hard. I had a moment. Sorry.
The number for the show is 202-780-9957.
You guys got to understand. I'm a hurting unit most times, like Darren. I've had a lot of issues with my back and my neck. I've been in car accidents, ATV accidents, snowmobile accident. So I've beaten the hell out of my body.
Mm-hmm. All those. Sounds like it, Vinny.
Yeah.
202-780-9957. 202-780-9957. 202-780-9957. That's the number for here.
You just added yourself to him.
It's freaking funny. It's hilarious. 202-780-9957.
We're getting close to that time, though, guys.
Yeah, it is. I think we're there. 202-780-9957. 202-780-9957. Show. 2-780. And I'm still working on the call-in thing. Hopefully we can have that maybe by Vinny's show tonight.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. And Herbert, you're welcome to be on there tonight. I'll make sure you get the link. I'll drop it in the actually, I'm just going to drop it in our chat. It's easier because then it goes to everyone that's from the show anyways. But just remember, guys, if you want to be on my show at night, let me know in the message comments. I'll give you a way to reach me and I'll try to get you on. Because I do like to hear other people's stories as well. Not just my own. Okay. Well, the email on screen is Diamond. I don't know if you want to email him. You might want to delete that email really quick. You don't want him to get a hold of the information.
202-780-9957 is the number here, Lady P, if you want to send a text. 202-780-9957.
Darren, can you throw our email up on the screen?
Yeah.
We'll get it up there, Jonathan. 1 second before we end. That way you can grab it.
I'll write it down here in the chat. CPS.
Yeah, I got a burner number too, Lady P. I'm one of them services that doesn't have calling. It's just a text thing with a number. They're kind of really good to have.
All right, our email is right here in the chat, guys, and the number is 202-780.
So Herbert, even if you want to reach out to Dr. Fowler about coming on the show tonight, I would more than be happy to have her on the show. I always like to hear what's going on with her. So let her know that if she wants to come on tonight, if she has time, she's more than welcome.
Set it up. All right, guys. What are you thinking, Vinny? Thinking we're calling it one?
Yeah. I think we're about at that time. It gives me a couple hours to veg before I start my show.
Oh yeah.
I got to prepare mentally. You know, I have to think about everything that I'm going to say. I always prepare before my show, and that's because Herbert told me to start doing that. To think about, you know, what I want to talk about, what I want to say, and be direct. So.
I'm trying to pull this thing up here before we leave. Come on. There we go. All right, guys. We'll catch you all next Saturday. Same time, same place. But don't forget to check Vinny out tonight. 7:30, Vinny?
Yep, 7:30.
All right. CPS Victims Hunting Justice Vinny edition tonight, guys. So check that out. And for us, we'll be back next Saturday. And, well, you know the rest of the schedule. We're on all week. So subscribe, like, share everything. Get the word out there about it, guys, please. We'll catch you all next week.
Darren, I'm going to shoot her number to you.
All right, sounds good. We're out of here, guys.
Kids forgotten and left alone. The Punisher is here to make it right. Vinny's voice will break the night. Expose the webs they try to weave. Maine's children need a reason to believe. In the corners where the shadows meet, little souls afraid to speak. Guardians with hearts so cold, sell the young for stacks of gold. Dark secrets under moonlit skies. No more hushed or quiet cries. Stand up tall and shine the light. Justice calls and we'll unite. The Punisher's here to make it right. Vinny's voice will break the night. Expose the webs they try to weave. Maine's children need a reason to believe. The Punisher's here to make it right. Vinny's voice will break the night. Expose the webs they try to weave. Maine's children need a reason to believe.